This tutorial will teach you how to use the HeatBuilder. When you access the HeatBuilder from the Event Builder scoring menu item, you'll be prompted to either choose a heat time or an existing setup. A heat time is something you'll have to set up in your registration items. We'll look at that at the end of the video. For now, let's assume you have a heat time set up. The system will load all athletes, and in the case of classes that have subdivisions, you'll need to uncheck the subdivisions and then everybody will load. Now you can further narrow this list and you'll see I have 1 female athlete and 5 males. And if you don't want them to be in the same heat, you can simply uncheck for your initial cut, or you can leave them in and drag and drop them around later if you need to adjust them. But let's go to the top of the menu. First, you can set the number of heats you expect to have. So we'll set 4, and then you can indicate the number of athletes per heat, and we'll leave that at 6. Finally, after you pick the heat time, you can choose sort options based on class order, last name, random sorts, subclass, reversed based on last name after subclass, and then scores up until the point that you're setting the heats. Now, one of the things you need to remember with the HeatBuilder is that the initial swipe of where people go is done by the computer. So it follows your sort. Once you get it pretty much the way you like it, you need to save it before you can make little minor adjustments. So I've already got one called morning, so I'm just going to save over that. And what you'll see now is that I can take people and drag them into different heat slots like that. Now here's the thing. If you go back and now tweak any of this or change any of these, it will assume that you don't want your custom order and it'll go back to the computer sort order that you started with. So let's stick with this setup here and now take a look at the list view. And in the list view, it'll show you each athlete, what heat they're in, and what position they're in within that particular heat. You can sort by athlete or by heat. You can print this report and you can print the heat view report as well. So that's pretty much how it works. Now let's take a look at what you needed to set up in order to be able to use the HeatBuilder. We'll go back to our dashboard screen and then hit the builder again. In the builder, you'll want to access registration items. Now, you'll notice here are my 2 classes of registered athletes. I'll click into the female group and then click subcategories. There's division and heat time. So for heat time, you're going to want to select the times that you will offer heat starts. Users who register for your event will be able to select their preferred heat time. You can set limits across the board, or you can assign these yourself later on. And the way you do that is you simply go into the dashboard, you go to the event, you click on attendees, and then for each particular attendee, you will see a heat time. So this system allows athletes to select their preferred heat time. It lets you reassign them as necessary. So that's the HeatBuilder. And if you have any further questions, please let us know. Thanks.